Did you know that with proper maintenance, most vacuum cleaners have an average lifespan of anywhere between 5 and 8 years? This is my almost 7-year-old Shark-powered lift-away corded vacuum. As you can see, it clearly shows plenty of general wear and tear, but it is still holding up pretty strong. To start this deep clean, I am first emptying the vacuum. I normally do this after every time I vacuum just to keep on top of it. Next, I am removing the filter from the vacuum, and as you can see, this can accumulate a lot of dust and quite a bit of hair as well in my case. This is normally meant to be cleaned once every 3 months in order to maintain a good suction power of the vacuum. It's been a while since I last cleaned my filters, so I'm giving them a good shake to get rid of any large debris before I wash them. And as you can see, they are pretty filthy. While the filters are air drying, I'm going to give the dust container a good wash as well. Next, I am going to dismantle the rest of the vacuum. So I'm removing the attachments, the hose and the pipe, and I'm going to also leave the motor to the side. The roller in the bottom of the vacuum is actually quite tangled with hairs, so that is going to need unclogging. But before I do that, I am going to take the attachments, the pipe and the hose and give them a very good clean. Since the roller is quite tangled, the best way I find to get rid of all those hairs is to just use a pair of scissors and cut the hairs so that they can easily be pulled out. If you have a similar vacuum to mine, you can make this task a little easier by opening up the cover at the bottom. This is quite a tedious task, but stick with it as it is definitely worth it. Once it's finally untangled, I am going to give this section a good clean. The last thing I am doing is giving the motor a good wipe with some wet wipes. Then I am going to let everything completely air dry overnight before reassembling the next day. And don't forget to throw out that bag full of dust. Let me show you how everything looks the next day once it had dried. Do you remember how tangled that roller was before? Check it out now. Do you remember what the filters looked like before? Have a look now. And here's how the attachments look now. take a look at the dust container. It's finally time to put it back together again the way we took it apart. Now the moment of truth. As I vacuumed the rug in our living room, I could definitely feel that the suction power of the vacuum was probably about 10-fold more than what it was before I cleaned it. So definitely remember to deep clean your vacuum cleaner often, as it can increase its lifespan, and also make sure you are vacuuming efficiently.